In the worlds before Monkey, primal chaos reigned. Heaven sought order, but the phoenix can fly only when its feathers are grown. The four worlds formed again and yet again, as endless eons wheeled and passed. Time and the pure essences of heaven, the moisture of the earth, the powers of the sun and the moon, all worked upon a certain rock old as creation. And it became magically fertile. That first egg was named Thought. Tathagata Buddha, the father Buddha, said, "With our thoughts, we make the world." Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.
Born from an egg on a mountain top, the funkiest monkey that ever walked. He knew every magic trick under the sun, to tease the gods and everyone and have some fun. Monkey magic, 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 monkey magic.
Shalom and good day all, this is Tehillim29 back again for another DC comic review for the first week of March 2022. And with this review, it is Monkey Prince issue 2. And I must admit, I enjoyed the first issue, so here comes the second issue. So jumping in the first things first, cover racing. Do these covers in any way, shape or form connect to something that's happening inside of the story? Sure enough, they both do, in their own way, to which I give them both. I give the first cover an 8 out of 10 and the second cover an 8 out of 10. I'll now move into showing the internal art around the beginning, middle and the end, as well as covering some of the things that are happening inside with the story, and move into the art rating. Now, this is some of the art around the beginning of the story. And as you can see here, we've got the character of Pigsy. And of course, Monkey Prince and Damian Wayne as Robin, in probably my favourite costume that I like to see him in. And of course, we have Batman up against the Headless Monkey Prince. I'll now move a little bit further in regards to the art. Now, as we jump towards the middle of the story, we have Marcus, the Monkey Prince, having a bit of a wash there. And finally, we start to bring him back to the school, or back to Gotham High School. And in it, we have Damian Wayne interviewing Marcus in regards to the events that happened recently. I must admit, I do actually like the top and the costume that they've got for him in this. And even how Riz comes in, who is somewhat his bully. As we jump towards the end of the book, we of course have some things coming up, to which Marcus will be, well, starting to learn the ropes of what it means to be Monkey Prince. But as this is happening, we have something happening with Penguin as well, and some of the demons of the underworld of Chinese mythology. So, for the internal art, I gave it an 8 out of 10. Now it's time to jump in regards to the story. First things first, did we get any comic references, say maybe to the previous comic? No, we didn't, but did it affect the score? We'll see what happens. Moving into the next area, time. if it's one thing I do think would probably help the story in regards to this, as well as the story racing, it would be to introduce some of the time when these events occur. Moving into the next thing, which is location. That showed up in the story. Now we had, of course, Gotham High School, to which we also had Damian Wayne show up as a student there. We also had the Iceberg Lounge, to which Marcus's parents also went to, and the Shugel Shen House, in other words, where Marcus lives. So it was nice to cover their home. The cast of characters, of course, being Marcus, Monkey Prince, Damian Wayne as Robin, but also as himself, Batman, Riz, and Pigsy, and last but not least, Penguin. I quite enjoyed this story, to which I gave this story a 7.5 out of 10. It's definitely worth checking out for, well, all 12 issues of this limited series. So until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.